The presidential campaigns begin today. Candidates are now free to solicit for votes from the Nigerian people without the fear of getting into trouble with the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Let's talk about the campaign and the arguments so far. My name is ADS. Let's have this discussion already. Ever since political parties were done with the presidential primaries, certain issues have made the topic amongst the spokespersons of the candidates. We will be looking at those issues and drawing conclusions from them, one after the other. First of all, an argument was made around experience. Festus Keyamo, the spokesperson of the APC, really hit hard on the candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, when he said that Atiku lacks the experience to preside over Nigeria, since he's never been in any position where he made the final call, either in the interest of his state or the nation, even as a vice president. Have experienced presidents in this country proved themselves? Let's find out from Omoyere Sowore, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC. Watch.
In the case of Nigeria, what do you have with experienced people? I'll give you the example of President Buhari. He should have been the most experienced human being living on earth as far as Nigeria is concerned today. He was governor of Gongola State. I think that's 3 states at the time. He was a commissioner for petroleum resources, what you call minister now. He managed the biggest slush fund in the history of Nigeria, the PDF. I think Petroleum Development Fund that Abacha created. And he was head of state before, and then became president again. Look at what his experience is doing to your country. What about President Olusegun Obasanjo, former head of state, international statesman? You know, he was almost becoming the UN Secretary General at the point. I know most Nigerians don't know these things. Became president of Nigeria. Look at what he gave you. So why are we using, corrupted experience as a basis for leadership when everywhere in the world, even constitutionally, nobody is said to become president because he was a thieving governor before or because he had occupied positions? People look for integrity, they look for character, they look for vision-driven leaders. But here, we're manipulated to believe that the person who was meanest to us in a state is going to be the best president because we only can think inversely that bad politicians are good for us.
This is very interesting. What you heard in that video is President Muhammad Buhari's CV and that of ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo, based on experience. Can we then say that their wealth of experience have been of any importance to the Nigerian nation, even as they serve as a president? One served as ex-president, this one is serving as a current president. In this campaign season, Nigerians will look out for men that understand what the issues are and have a solution to solving them. Not by the many offices they have occupied in the past, no. One thing for sure, the argument of experience will be buried completely in this campaign season. Take it from me, Nami Togam. Secondly, a third force has risen to give both the PDP and the APC a run for the presidential villa. Ever since the candidate of the third force, Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party, came on board, the major argument has been of political structure. The big parties asked the third force loud and clear, where is your structure? Following the arguments, it will be discovered that the structure they talk about is more of monetary money than anything.
Whenever I hear of no structure, my answer to it is simple. 100 million Nigerians that live under poverty will be the structure. old ones that are dying on BO, gratuity, pension will be the structure. As to the lecturers who are being old, the students that are not in school will be the structure. We will take the structure, and they will see what the structure is all about. The structure is about human beings.
Exactly. The structure is not about money. It's not about buildings. It's about human beings. Only human beings can go to the polls to cast their votes. Human beings that are not pleased with the government will always make a change. That is the true political structure. The third one is the argument of tribalism. Some of the presidential spokespersons have accused the other presidential candidates of playing ethnic cards. This argument is the most useless, most annoying of all the arguments we have heard so far. The only reason people make this kind of argument is to whip public sentiment and nothing more. To end this argument, hear what Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party said. Watch.
I said it, I told my people last night, I had 2 Yorubas in the plane, one northerner and myself, and I asked them a question. Do any of us know the pilot of this plane? They said no. So why did we enter this plane? I said we entered the plane because we are sure the man inside is pilot. And we are going to Lagos. And he's announcing us that they are going to Lagos. Tell us about Lagos weather. In Nigeria, he will not be a pilot. And he will tell us about Dakar. And somebody will say, he's a Yoruba man. He's a Hausa man. He's an Igbo man. Are the poor people in North buying bread cheaper? Do they have free electricity? Do they have is there anything that getting better? Are the poor people in the southwest getting bread cheaper? No. All these things you see is elite manipulation to continue the criminality of our country called Nigeria.
It can't be better said than this. Ask yourself this question before you make this kind of arguments. Is your tribe suffering differently from the other tribes? Is everyone not feeling the heat already? What we need is a leader that will make the right policies to better our lives. And such leader can never and will never emerge through ethnic and religious voting during elections. You know the right candidates when you hear them speak of their plans for the nations. That's how you know them. And finally, make sure you follow through this season of campaigns. This is the only opportunity you have to carefully choose who to vote for. In case you don't know how to follow through, let me give you a spoon. Just follow me on this channel and I will keep you updated. Only click on the red subscription button under this video and do well to click on the bell icon so you get notified each time we drop important information about the state here. You hear me so? Stay safe. Stay alright. I will see you again. Follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.